a little out of breath. Here's what we got going on today. I'm at a ground rod, and then I dug a big old trench to another ground rod way over there, about 63 feet. And then I'm going to try to turn that into an Earth Dipole. I'll show you as we go along. Alright, here I have where the box is going to go. This is temporary. It's just a T basically. I'm going to get the approximate impedance of how it sits right now. And if I need to add an unun or a balun, then I will. It would appear as if it's around 150 ohms and 4.2 nanofarads, so capacitive. Well, that's good, because I'm trying to add an inductor. And I just so happen to have already wound one. That's 4-to-1. So that might work after all. Alright, here's the balun, unun, whatever you want to call it. Type 31, because I'm aiming for 630 meters. This is, of course, just a test setup. I'll make those connections more secure and glue it down before I close it up. But let's see what we've got. Of course, that's not going to be stable at this very moment. Look at there, 1.3 on 474, 252 ohms, slightly inductive. This may change once I make the final connections, but that's looking pretty good. There's my finished unun. A little dirt in there. I'm hooking up the cables on each side. Probably will stay in there because I don't think that super glue is quite dry yet. Definitely not. Oh well. Alright. Well, we're buried on one side. We're not quite buried on the other. The box isn't all the way closed. I'm going to try to make sure that this thing remains stable as far as the standing wave goes, because I had a heck of a time there for a second. So my results that I will get tonight, transmit and whisper on 630 meters, may be a little skewed if I get any results at all. But that's what we've got going on around here. This is KI5 UCO. We'll say 7.3, good DX, and good shoveling. Give her a try one day. See how it works. A good old Earth Dipole. A quick update. We're not centered on the right frequency, but this is the one I was using for reference. And let's go. Yeah. It gets better the closest we get to the actual frequency. But either way, I ended up burying the rest of the wire and tightening up the box. The box is not buried yet, neither is the coax, but I have a slightly better match now. So that worked out. Alright, it's the next day. There's my 80 meter results. 160. And I had no results for 630 meters. Why is that? Well, I have the wrong toroid. I have a 31. As you can see, it's not rated. I need a 77. There's a data sheet to express that. So my results are pretty well non-conclusive at this point. Does the ground loop work? Well, I think it does, especially considering I have the wrong toroidal material and was still able to get out. Not very much and not very often, but for 1/20th of a watt, that's not too bad. But I believe my toroid, since it is not approved for any kind of transformer, I think it was just too lossy. Too lossy. Good match, too much loss. And whenever you don't put very much power in to begin with, well, it's hard to get out. So we'll try again with the right toroid. 7-3.